What up?
We didn't hang out.
Huh?
I was free. For the party, you know?
Yeah. Did you turn that light out?
Stop it. You know, come here, baby. No, it's not a phone. Go. Go. 38. Got it? Is that what you do? You see, this thing. Uh-oh.
Yo, fake Kobe Bryant looking ass always got something to say, looking like a Beetlejuice.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17.
Where the Beatles at? What's up?
NFL draft are gearing up to go against each other. It's Eli Manning going up against Ben Roethlisberger. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey as we say hello to Brandon Guy and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson.
What y'all doing?
At MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants.
What's up, man?
Fielded about a yard deep. Nifty juke there. Guy trying to tackle. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Huh? All right. Oh, this man hurts.
Currently over here.
With no light?
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. The New York Giants offensively, their starters, and one guy out wide to take a look at Sterling Shepard.
A really mature man in every way coming out of Oklahoma. Personally and professionally. You can play him out wide, play him in the slot. He can return punts for you. He's a dynamic playmaker.
What you doing?
Now carrying him for Orleans Darkwa. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And 4th down coming up.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now Manning. He's going to go up top again. And this is incomplete.
Oh my gosh, what is he doing?
Drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Half of a shot. Do you do anything?
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
There you go.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for the offensive starters now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and a guy to watch out wide, Sammy Coates.
A slow start in his rookie season, only caught 1 pass in 2015. They're expecting much bigger things from him, trying to help out that offense. If he can get open, you know his quarterback will find him.
Some big dogs.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to have his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Coates. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Roughing the passer, that's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
After the penalty, it's Bell. Given 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal. Charles, for the Giants defense here, looking forward to next season. What do they need to improve, and where are they solid?
I think that they'll want to continue to get better linebacker position. I think they want to add another pass rusher because Olivier Vernon, who was a free agent pickup in 2016, did a tremendous job coming off the edge. I thought they really shored up the interior with Damon Harrison, a defensive tackle. Landon
hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. We didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sideline as a head coach? That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Here's a nugget, Charles, on OBJ. This year he had 101 catches, now 288 for his first 3 years in the league. That ties him with his former LSU teammate Jarvis Landry for most catches for a receiver in their first 3 years in the NFL.
And just think about it this way. LSU is known as a running back factory as well. So wide receivers coming into the league and doing the damage they're doing, absolutely incredible. I do know this. OBJ will tease his former teammate and say, don't forget, we're tied. but I missed a few games.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 76 yards.
Oh,
And the
he hit
Giants are
the
going
whip
to
in the
take their
game.
first quarter lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. He can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action,
No more Kennedy.
it's just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And so close.
You cut yourself?
Pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Unable to find Green. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ladarius Green, 69 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
What about the defense?
So now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down. Now Manning on the bootleg. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Just playing with me. No. Just playing with me. Now? Okay.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. A screen here to Vereen. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Interesting. A chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead they're going on 4th down. Manning indeed going for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Roughing the passer again? Like, come on, man.
And that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And New York set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. Let's see what they do. On the run, Darkwan. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now a play fake. Manning. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Back across his body. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. Brown finishing 2016 with over 1,200 yards, 106 receptions. Now for him, people were expecting maybe some bigger numbers. Charles, what did you make of Antonio Brown's season?
Well, what I made of it is that he started to get more help along the way. Jesse James developed a tight end. Once Le'Veon Bell got into the lineup, he started to catch passes out of the backfield and ate up a few numbers as well. So Big Ben had more targets to throw it to. That should help Antonio Brown going forward in 2017 because he'll still be the primary guy. But when you get help, boy, you can make bigger plays downfield. Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London.
Go to the bathroom, guys.
Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Throwing now is Manning. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran taking what the defense will give him.
To throw, it's Manning. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be a New York first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Manning now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now Manning on the bootleg. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He's got it with the 15. A big play there just before halftime, and even 40 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Here's Darkwa. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play,
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
What the
And
fire?
Gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
And the pretzels, remember?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Can we pass off to Jackson?
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down
She
to
said
the
that Halloween is
23,
over.
make it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Looks like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Those are
Looking
bad.
to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta catch him, yo.
The reception.
Y'all standing right there looking
It's 3rd
dippy.
down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does, where a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Where?
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back.
Why do we always do this? Like, come on, man. You right there, Odell. You let him jump before you?
24-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant.
Come on, man.
Pick up and leads to a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Now Roethlisberger. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the play.
Touchdown, Giants! Orleans Darkwa, 40 yards. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
What the fuck?
Right, because you really need the rush.
Yo, is this kicker just stupid or what? Like, why would you?
Thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
I like it.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
15 minutes.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have.
Wash your hands, go in the refrigerator, and take out the fronts. Wash your hands. Go in the bed, wash your hands, take out the fronts. The franks.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Beckham, the return. Oh, look at the juke. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. And the Giants ready to come out now. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additions.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, 65 yards. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
That's y'all call. Yeah, no.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to
Yeah,
take it away.
yeah, those. What?
And that'll carry it
Four in the oven.
line of the end zone for a touchback.
Put them on the plate.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
You dripped it on the floor?
A spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. On second down, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete here. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Let's see what they go to here on third down at 6.
I never did this.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And able to find Green. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you.
Come on, catch the ball, bro.
A different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Again on second and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown.
What'd you put it on for?
And it sets up a third down.
What number? Huh?
Offense faces a third and medium with 6 yards left.
No, you gotta put it on for 2 minutes.
That's Bell. Then to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Casillas with a big-time sack.
Put it on for another minute. Put it on for another minute.
Here we go.
Put it on for. Put mine in for another minute, then.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And no,
Put.
it's
How many? I said 4.
The Steelers try it, but they come up.
Go ahead, just eat those. Go ahead.
And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And New York set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
What is that you eating?
I got this for school.
Now a play fake. Manning, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now fourth down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was going to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Now Manning on the bootleg. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
My
The
bad.
anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Manning indeed going for it on 4th. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger going up top. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Come on, this nigga's slow, man.
Yardage on this one, back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments in this one. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And they have
What am I doing, man?
At the 24-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. And en route, going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
He's back to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw. And it's
Damn it.
pulled in by Rodgers for a Steeler touchdown.
Oh, I can't be up that close.
Eli Rodgers from 8 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied.
Good game, man. Good game.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now out come the Giants. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown, and so likely will kick an extra point. But to me, I'm looking forward to special teams now with your kickoff, and then your defense. That's where the pressure shifts.
Yeah, because there's plenty of time left on that clock. Anytime you're over a minute in the NFL, there's a chance. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week. In practice, usually on a...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Brown, the lone receiver left. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And his guys are going to take over.
Yo, he think because he... come again. Thank you. Y'all, you done spilled everything in there. You ain't so bad, bro. You gotta pay attention to what you do, bro. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Go east, bro. No, you gotta pay attention. You can't just throw it in there. You just go, oh, listen in there. Remember when the lady crashed because she wasn't paying attention? That, you have to pay attention or else something bad can happen. You know what I'm saying?
No difference.
Let me see your plate, please. You didn't eat no hot dog boys?
Yes, oh, something. Baby, good night.
Good night.
Good night to you.
Well, it ain't 8:30 yet, but I mean, if you want.
I'm gonna put my TV on.
All right. Okay. Good night. Love you.
Just cut the bands all with the team. You should know, cause in every song I said, yeah, in every song I said, I'm just proud of my accomplishments. I'm a 400, I don't care,
Zala, come here for a second, sweetie. What's wrong in this the living room. Go look over there.
Just
No, right here. What do you see?
open.
No, what do you see? What's not supposed to be where it's at?
Oh, back it.
And what else? What else?
See?
Did you put your homework up?
Mom, I read 3. I just like 50 minutes. Tell her that.
Oh, it's over. Don't worry.
Nope. Then
Huh?
go upstairs now.
Yes, you can go upstairs. Thank you.
Hey, from a distance, please don't try me. Cause we'll turn it up on anybody. I see why they don't like me. Yelling out 400, they gon' too heavy. I'm with the posse back at it. Let me come on, go on platinum. That mean I got a killer with my message. Oh, I got the beatie back bragging. Please tell me why you always wait. 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 Please tell me why you always wait.
Used to draw, hard to admit that I used to draw. Portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing. Moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and amused from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth who refused to belong. No name nuisance, who's in a bedroom, who's in a brand new uniform. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone amp to the yap of the magpie. Unseen hand grabbing a strap fight. Cross contour, a little bit of backlight. Black ink after a breast with a baptized. You can imagine the rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all that you do. Being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus, rhyming and stealing and being a clod. Distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a look. I left some world spirit away. I let my fears materialize. I let my skills deteriorate. Horned by the thought of what I should have been. Continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky. It's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings.
After this,
Count your rings.
this
Just to
and
count
this,
your rings. And
I need on.
colors pouring out of the fringe.
Change your clothes.
We would have made cowardly kings.
Really?
They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Used to paint.
Leave it, just leave it, leave it, leave it.
Light on a human face. Stencil
What?
in his roommate's face. It was blue
I
in
know
the
what I just put it.
push in a pigment book like a tattoo pigskin look.
They go change your clothes.
Kids in a minute. Drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic and it grew up in a linseed oil ever linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of the gesture. Back up, add a little accurate that to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung on a warping spine of a portion reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury alive. I let my means of being dissolved. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings.
Yes. It's 8:20. Well, 8:17. You go to bed at 8:30. Need some competition.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Manning's Giants going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. So let's get you up to the Steel City. Standing by in Pittsburgh, here are Brandon Guyton.
What's going on?
Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And in hindsight,
good hit.
Stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 84 yards. yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Hurry up, let's go! Jack 16-30! Easy, easy.
I'm not jumping off sides.
Quarter. Jump out. Hey. No spacing.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Olivier Vernon. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Set. Blue 30. Jack 16. Let's go. Blue 30. Easy. Quarter. 80.
A fake to bounce.
Yes.
Now it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
8:23. Where you at?
As that sets him up for third down. So here we go, a third
Okay.
down after the second down pass completion. On third down, Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball.
Come on, huh?
Falls incomplete. Eli Rogers.
Sure, you could go to sleep. What is it that you have?
Fourth down. On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter,
Nah.
Jordan Berry, to kick it away. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham.
No.
Yeah, this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play.
I'm just sitting here. What are you doing?
Here's the Giant offense.
Why do you sound like you in the hallway?
Back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Manning to throw on second down. And this one.
Why he wasn't there?
Orleans Darkwa, the intended target, and it's third down. And here's a look at the starting offense. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now Manning on the bootleg. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
This is going to be Shepard on the end around. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ah, yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for third down.
They'll run with Darkwa. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Here's Vereen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Out to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be
freaking nature.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Green with a catch left side.
Come on, man.
14 down to the 14.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL. And now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
Here's Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4.
Yo, why my man is stopping? Like, come on, bro.
Have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gold now out to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. Now 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
And look at this. It's a fake. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
That's
and
all.
The Giants are able to grow their lead.
Damn.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out comes the Steelers offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They'll come out in the pistol. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling it into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On play action. Now Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, a great read, and it's picked off. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And this one caught by Coates. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
In 12 regular season games this last year for Bell, averaging over 150 yards from scrimmage. First 2 games in the playoffs were great, but, you know, getting injured in the final game probably leaves a bad taste in his mouth. There goes Green. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ladarius Green, 70 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. Manning to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Now Manning on the bootleg. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham on his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the
Damn.
Giants add on
The
to their
fuck
lead.
am I kicking the ball the
And
wrong
it's
way?
no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hurry up, let's go! These two.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So 2nd and 10 here. Play action. Manning nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Manning. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
On 4th down, the Giants call on Brad Wing to punt it away. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. With it is Brown. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
It's caught inside
How?
the 25.
My man was up in there before him. Like, come on, bro. That shit was bullshit right there, ref.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they
wide receiver football guards is on their fucking head right now,
exactly
yo.
Right. I don't think the coordinator was looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it
The
was
fuck, yo?
Touchdown, Steelers. Ladarius Green, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Okay, that's cool.
His kick is good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now Darkwa. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's going to rifle one, and this will be caught at the 30. Manning to Beckham, a big play there. 41 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play it.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 2nd down, here's Manning. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And he's going.
What the fuck am I pushing X for?
42-yard line. Ryan Shazier in there to make the play. It'll be a loss of 14, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down?
What the fuck am I doing, man? Play the fucking ball, B.
What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers.
You're not gonna fumble. Yes. These niggas don't know how to fucking hit, yo.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Fuck you, man. You running all the way across. Why the fuck? Oh, my fucking gosh, yo.
6 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Y'all niggas need to do something, bro.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there.
Come on, these niggas don't move no fucking body. Move them the fuck out the way, man. God damn. Y'all niggas act like y'all fucking weak.
Second-level linebackers, third-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
Into a double team, and it's
what the fuck, Eli?
Mike Mitchell, where they have
you fucking cum bucket.
8-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction.
Oh, fucking gosh, man. Y'all niggas just fucking crash all the time. Like, what the fuck? Y'all playing like y'all in real life.
This play was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. His throw incomplete.
All right, play some fucking defense, bro.
Second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Complete to Wheaton. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got his man here. It's Green.
You can't fucking make him drop it at least, man. Fuck. Y'all niggas ain't fucking catching the ball or none of that.
Today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game.
Good, do that, man. Do that. That's what I'm talking about.
And he's achieved that in this performance.
Get the fuck in the game, bro.
I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
That's right, my nigga.
Down at the 26.
Ain't no games being played. Do something.
Third down and 12.
I know from an offensive perspective, you want every play to be a big play. But sometimes the defense actually wins, and they did there on that draw play. Good job by the runner just taking care of the football because he didn't want to compound a bad.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Good game. And passing yardage-wise, now up over.
Are you fucking kidding me, dog?
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Oh my fucking gosh, these niggas don't know how to fucking do no defense, man.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead. And he knocks it through. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Do something back
This
on.
is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose.
What the fuck? Y'all niggas move these motherfuckers, man.
Be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run again now with Darkwan. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now Manning on the bootleg. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Motherfucker!
And it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Steelers offense.
One fucking point and y'all can't fucking do shit.
This remains a 1-point game. The defense did their job. Now the offense here late, they just need to kind of hold on, seal this victory.
And the defense did it so well, didn't they? Didn't allow any points and got the ball back for their offense in order to close out this game. What a great feeling for both sides of the ball.
It'll be a better feeling if the offense can just seal. There goes Green. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ladarius Green, 73 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, and they're extremely athletic. And they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. 230.
Roethlisberger gonna throw it. Green with a catch left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Let's go. Back 20.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes.
Oh, the fucking, oh, what a fucking, no, I didn't even fucking pay attention to the clock.
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice in the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
That was a good game, man.
So that'll do it for us. For
I can't even be mad. We lost by 2. I didn't pay attention to the clock.
NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say
And he
so long.
bust my ass in passing. I didn't pay attention to the clock in the last seconds. I thought I had a minute and some change. But unfortunately, that minute and some change went super fast.